Before we continue any further, please make sure to subscribe to our channel for all the latest Star Wars news. Today we are having one wild theory that circulates online. This theory includes the return of Mace Windu in Rise of Skywalker. To learn more about this interesting theory, stay with us. Mace Windu, one of the franchise's only legitimately virtuous, strong, black lead characters, inspired a ton of excitement and pandemonium when he first ignited his purple lightsaber in Attack of the Clones. The Jedi Master Windu was crucial to the timeline of Anakin Skywalker, the moody so-called chosen one who would soon turn to the dark side, only to save the Republic several decades later in Return of the Jedi. Windu, who sat beside Yoda at the head of the Jedi Council, never quite got along with Skywalker. But it was Windu himself who actually tried to slay Darth Sidious and stop the Dark Lord from corrupting Anakin's brain once and for all. Fans of the franchise will vividly recall this surprisingly shocking moment. Windu has all but defeated Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith. The aging politician's secret baddie has his back against a shattered window, begging Windu not to kill him. Anakin bursts into the chamber, and Palpatine forces him to make a choice: allow Windu to cut him down, or save Sidious, who, as the Dark Lord says, has the power to save the one loves. It's one of the franchise's strongest narrative beats. Anakin, of course, chooses to bow before the dark side, chopping off Windu's arm, which allows Palpatine to send a furious wave of lightning at Windu, electrocuting him off the windowsill and out into the skies, falling to his death. Or so we think. Like theories about Boba Fett or Darth Maul, which actually ended up coming true, Star Wars fans have long believed that Windu is still alive, despite having an altercation that seemed fatal. In the Star Wars canon, we never heard from Windu again, not as a Force ghost, not as a disembodied voice, nothing. Windu never came back to grace the Jedi world with his presence. For a Jedi Master of his level, one of the all-time most powerful and most significant on the Council, this is odd. And not only that, but a Redditor has explained that, even though the Sith scene was pretty brutal, there's nothing in there that really confirms a death. Especially in Star Wars, where people are getting their limbs chopped off, falling from cliffs, and being electrocuted all the damn time. Finally, the issue of falling from great heights is unpacked. Could Windu have died on impact, falling to his death on the roads of Coruscant? They were, after all, pretty high up, from what we can see in the exteriors of the scene. Many fans links to a bunch of other Star Wars heroes and villains who have survived falls from great heights. There's Anakin falling in Attack of the Clones, Darth Maul being chopped in half and bouncing off walls, falling down an enormous corridor in The Phantom Menace. And, of course, there's Luke Skywalker himself, who fell from an insane height in Cloud City at the end of The Empire Strikes Back. In Star Wars, people fall. It's just kind of part of the thing. Why would Windu's fall be different from any of these? When Disney released footage of Rise of Skywalker at their big D23 celebration, J.J. Abrams actually included a shot of Jackson as Mace Windu in the clip reel. Abrams has said repeatedly that the history of the franchise is important to him, as Rise of Skywalker seems intended to tie off a series of loose ends for the three-trilogy saga. It's been all but confirmed that we'll be seeing some returning Jedi in this new film. Mark Hamill's voice has been featured prominently in all the trailer footage so far, and there are rumors going way back that Yoda will once again be making an appearance in the film. It was even revealed recently that, in early drafts of Return of the Jedi, Lucas intended for Force ghosts to be able to come back from death to help Jedi fight against Sith Lords. It seems like Palpatine is back in Skywalker. It seems like the modern-day heroes might need help from some of the Jedi of before, and who better to answer the call than Mace Windu, the only master we have seen so far, aside from Anakin Skywalker, who was able to defeat Sidious in battle. Alive, Force ghost, or otherwise, the stage feels perfectly set for Samuel L. Jackson to march back into the fray, purple lightsaber blazing. Now we just have to hope he says his best line, "This party's over." What do you think? Is Master Windu going to be back for Rise of Skywalker one last time? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment on this video and make sure you subscribe to our channel for all the latest Star Wars content. Until next time, may the Force be with you always.